Citizens can be very creative and take part in providing solutions to the problems of public interest. A form of innovation that are driven and initiated by citizens to help other citizens. So people who want to benefit their community. What they do is basically coming up with creative ideas, being very innovative, driven by the values of equality, of helping one another, of solving everyone's problem without always relying on some external help. Where do I find these people? Basically, if you are in the field for a while, you get to know many of them. One of them, they develop organizations that try to employ people who are somehow marginalized in the society. For example, people who are disabled, or people who are middle-aged, or people who have a criminal background. So these people may not find it easy to find jobs, but these citizen innovators, they train these people and they try to give them a new identity, a new life, a new friendship, and so that they can flourish and they can transform and become a useful member of the community. Fullness Hair Salon. So they work with young people, the deviant youths who may have some troubled background or even went to the prison, and they're trying to help them, train them to become a hairdresser, so they have a new job and new life. Another one is they're working with middle-aged people while saving the environment, such as Green Ladies. So they collect many second-hand clothes or handbag or shoes that are still in good conditions, and they sell them in their boutique shops. And then they employ the middle-aged women to work there. So they're trying to tackle environmental and the people who don't have jobs and solve this problem together at one go. To help elderly and people who are on the wheelchair, for example, Diamond Cab. It is a taxi that was launched by a lady called Doris Leong. Her mother used to be very sick and she had leave from her job in order to send her mother to the hospitals and doctor appointments. And this gave her the idea of setting up a taxi, a new kind of taxi that is dedicated to serving elderly and people on the wheelchair, because many elderly are on the wheelchair. So they provide this special service which you can book by phone or later also by internet, but mostly by phone. And then they will come to the home and pick up the elderly and send them. Even they take them for karaoke, to go to Disneyland and meet up with their friends. So they are enriching the life of elderly. So this is one of them. Community pharmacy. So I'm very excited about this because this one is developed by a medical doctor, a surgeon in Hong Kong. He wants to create a pharmacy that serves the community and that is not very commercial, but they can educate and inform the grassroots people about health, about how to look after themselves, and also find some of these medications at a lower price. Rolling books. So this rolling books is also very interesting because they operate minivans, and inside the minivans, it operates like a library. So the vans will run around across different parts of the city, and then they will stop and they will open their door and they put the brochures, the posters to attract people to come and to read books. So they want to promote reading. Imagine that in today's world, most people are busy with the gadgets, with their phones, with their iPad, and they don't really look at books anymore. So they want people to look at books and read books, be a part of the community and have friends and share our thoughts or ideas about books. And they also help ethnic minorities who may not have access to reading materials. So they tackle a few different problems, a lack of interest in reading and also the lack of reading materials for certain groups in the community, and they bring out these messages to the society. So today we went to a very special citizen innovation project which uses artificial intelligence to provide healthcare. So what they did is they're trying to help doctors and patients. If you know, many patients complain that the doctors don't spend enough time with them. So they're trying to help create information capture to help the doctors remember the conversation that they had with the patients. And that allows the doctor to focus more on talking to the patients rather than busy typing information about the patient's issues and medication. So everything is facilitated and supported by the AI. And this alleviates the workload of the doctors and allowing them to concentrate more, providing the services and consultation with the patients. So this is one of the new ways that they do by harnessing the power of AI to provide medical care. So what we have seen in these visits to the citizen innovators tell us that citizen innovation exists in different types of forms and shape and ways of tackling public problems, but they all have some commonality, which is the desire to benefit other people, the community, mixing that with creativity, innovation, and the values that citizens feel important. And at the end, when they can do this together, they can make a better world.